Hey guys, I'm back. This is one of the tree leans that I was talking about. It's just a stick, but it's a bald stick. It's stuck down into the ground to the point where, well, I'll try and pull it up and see if this is the one I recall. I just walked up to it. But you can see right there, sorry about the way I'm walking around it, just leaned right up against that little sapling. I'm going to slowly pan around it, come around this oak tree. Try and step back a little. Sorry about all the movement, but you can see the number of branches above it. It is an oak branch, and that's an oak tree next to it. But I think for it to land like that, if you can come up to the top here, and I'm going to kind of move around so you can see how tucked in it is to that white pine sapling right there. And I'm going to come back a little. Let's see. Sorry, once again, sorry about all the movement. And oh, there we go. It's right there. There's another one. Same kind of thing. It's stuck so far into the ground that since last time I was here, it's actually slid off the white pine sapling. But again, as we look up, want all those branches. And yeah, there are oak trees up there. Ooh, sorry about the movement again. But I really just, as I passed them, they really caught my eye. They jumped out. You can see how even in this light, this waning light, the stripped limbs really kind of stand out against the gray bark of the white pines. So is it anything? Is it something I should ponder about all night? I don't know. But when you bring that into the conversation with the teepee and the X that's just down the trail that I'll show you in a second, it's food for thought. All right, guys, so you can barely see it through all the brush, but dead ahead. I'm trying to keep it in the center of my screen, but I did zoom in, and that's as zoomed as I can get. My hands are not steady as it is, and it's at a slight angle, but I believe it's dead center. You can see a small X. They're not the straightest limbs, but out here there really aren't many straight limbs because of the wind we get. I'm going to try and pan around, keeping the camera focused on that X. Oh, right here. Did you see that? Where did it just go? There we go. That's kind of a better picture of it. It looks like XI from this angle, but it's, there we go. Now it's just about dead center. I'm going to try and move slowly around so that you can see it. Here's the thing. I was trying to remember exactly where on this trail it was. Can you see that there? I might be losing it. That's a fallen tree right in front of it, which doesn't help. Now I've probably gone too far. It's starting to come up. Where did it go? Okay. Huh, I can see it. But I'm at a different, you can just kind of see it next to that big oak tree sticking out. It's about dead center. Like I said, it's fully zoomed. So as we look at it, it's moving around a lot just because I'm shaky as hell today. But those two, this is not one of those X's that disappears as you move. This is an X. These two branches are stuck against each other. Oh, there we go. I was panning down because I was looking at it with my own eyes instead of through the screen. I'm going to see if we can't come over here and maybe... Oh, was that it? Yeah, that's kind of good. Let's try and... There we go. It's still the same thing right there. It's dead center. I'm going to put my elbow on this tree and see if I can't steady it a bit. I'm not walking all the way in there. I forgot my tick spray today. And around here, Lyme disease is huge. So, yeah, it's just about dead center. It's framed by a big oak and what looks like a scraggly oak. two scraggly oaks actually. One has a curve to it and one is straighter. But it's back there and it's an X. So listen, I gotta get going because they're gonna lock me in. It's getting dark. Okay guys, so this is the front side of that blind that I was talking about. It's up on these trees you can see behind it, and there's just a lot of broken limbs that are woven in. There are oak limbs in with pine limbs and everything just kind of woven in and out of each other, which would suggest that these things didn't just fall there. So as I turn, you can see a trail there. It is not unusual to see deer run down that trail. I'm gonna try and go slowly. In the background, you can see a grassy opening. As I come up, you can see that in the background. And that's all power lines. So deer run down that as well. I'm gonna shut this off, walk around it, and pick up. So now I'm looking at the backside, and you can see that it's kind of clear. There's a couple sticks lying in there, but it's cleared out from this side, and there is a ton of room in there. That's about, it's enough for something big to crouch down in there. I'm trying to think. I'm 6'1". And you could fit 2 or 3 of me in that little clearing in there. But it looks back up. Hold on just one second. This trail. And from where I'm standing, if something were running down this trail, you could easily get out onto the trail from that opening behind it. I'm trying to go slow, I'm sorry. But from that opening behind it there. It also looks out towards the power lines, and there is another exit on the other side. And it doesn't look like it's getting dark. The sun is just about to set. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. And I saw another thing further up the power lines that looks like a huge blind. So I think I'm gonna come back. When I come back to pick up the audio recorder, I'll come back and film more of this. I'm slowly gonna turn around so you can see where we are to the power lines. Whoa, going fast, don't get sick. Right out there is the power lines and more of this trail that we're on. But it's, even though it's close to, and I think you can probably hear cars, even though it's close to roads, it's, you know, especially after 4:30 when they close the gate, which I hope they haven't done. It's a pretty isolated little area. A micro forest, I suppose. All right, that's all for now. I'll talk to you later.